This conference will now be recorded.
Hello friends, hope it was a good trading day and you made some good profit. If not profit, at least you not made any big loss. That's very important because today was a very tricky day, but the planetary was the main reason I feel today was happened. Because a lot of news comes actually, but everything news is supporting only, but planets plays a very important role. So I will show with the example also what happened. So today was a big expiry day, actually, no doubt about that. Before getting into the video, we'll see the disclaimer. Please note the views what are expressed in this video is my personal opinion, and any loss incurred by taking trades based on my view, I am not responsible. Please consult a financial advisor before taking any trades. So before that, let me just tell about the class, also the financial astrology class, which I'm planning to take this weekend, starting from this weekend. It's going to be for 8 hours. It's a crash course and no need for any knowledge on astrology. And I'm going to take into consideration all these things, what are facts I want to mention here, astrology. These are the contents that we'll be teaching, and it will be for 6,000 rupees only. But I don't see, you cannot see anybody who is in the market teaching for this amount and is value for money. This is I'm doing for a passion actually. Okay, this amount is not important. I'm doing for passion, and a lot of people are there interested to learn financial astrology, but because of the financial constraint, because many of them are charging not less than 15,000, 25,000 rupees for financial astrology. But I'm going to cover everything, and I'm going to because a lot of people teach financial astrology, but they don't do the back testing. So I'm going to show the back testing also of the strategy what I'm teaching you also. And this is going to start on 1st May, and it will be held on the weekends between 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for 2 days only, Saturday, Sunday, and another Saturday, Sunday. In 2 weeks, you'll be able to cover. 1 week gap is because whatever I teach you, you should learn and practice, and a lot of exercise will be there also. So hope you just get benefit of this. Not many of them I'm planning to take into consideration. Maybe maximum 15-20 people only I'll be taking for this course. Once it gets filled, I will not be accepting any more students, because less number of students I'll be able to be focusing with them or for clarifying any doubts. So try to take into consideration this and then get benefit of this course, which is a very value for money. Hope you enjoyed this course, will be useful for you also. Okay, now let us go into the data. So just I'll tell you here, in case you are interested, you can use this link for paying this for this course. And then in case you want any clarification, or means you want some details, you can send by WhatsApp here. This now WhatsApp number is given to you. Okay, let's go into the data. So FIS data, if you see here, participant open trust, I added one more data here. If you see here, PCR of the FI data also. All this data, whatever I'm selecting here, client type, the PCR also will get here. What are the put they're shorting and put their call they're shorting, that PCR also I'm doing it actually. If you see here, the FI data PCR is 1.44, yesterday is 1.71. That is a very good indication that it is a very overbought. Okay, now today there is another indication helping us to take care of our short positions at the market open. Second thing, if you see for FIs, they just added some contracts, almost 5,000 contracts here, but due to expiry, this number, what you can see here, it doesn't give any proper number actually. I don't know for what reason, but this number and this number doesn't match. So they added some long positions here, and they cut down the put option, long put options, and they cut down the long call options, and they added some stock futures. So they're becoming more aggressively bullish. And in case of clients, if you see here what they're doing, here they added some futures short actually, and then put option short, a call option short, and then have stock futures long position, as it is almost like slightly reduced actually. And the proprietors, what they've done, they are cut down the short positions in the futures, and they just have almost are equal, like possibly like a triangle, possibly they're having a triangle. So they have very good put option short positions actually, and at the morning open, possibly they would have squared the positions. So it was a very good trade for the proprietors also. And in case of long short ratio, if you see, they got 78%. So most of the times this is the peak time for them. FIs try to square up the positions here at 74, 76, 78. You can see here, take note of the dates, like on 1st February it was 74.6, and then it happened on 25th February, and then today 78%. So most of the times they get into the short position or they just square up the position. So in case you will see what are these things, is that possible they'll square up the position tomorrow, to some extent. So it's better to take some short positions or short some call options. That's the best thing to do. Tomorrow there is a gap up or even gap down also, just wait for some time and then you can start getting into shorting the put options, sorry, call options. Okay, so shorting is a good idea based on this data. But however, there is a long position here. I'm not seeing any great change in the positions, much position, because they have a lot of cash position bought also, and then they're adding for the past 2 days some cash positions. But if you see if buy put options, then you will not be able to make money. Selling some call options can give you some good money. So you look for that strategies. So cash market today, what is the aggressive buy is not there, but however overall net the institutional buyers had less sale of almost 133 crores in cash market actually. So coming to the open interest if you see here for next expiry, let us go for next week expiry. Next week expiry, if you see 34,000 call is the highest open interest at 560 rupees. So in case there is a gap down or gap whatever, you focus on 34,000 call, which is trading at 500 rupees, and below BWP is a good sell. Okay, don't try to just jump on buy or sell. Just wait for 10-15 minutes and then you'll get some clarity on the trade because there will be very good volatility at the market tomorrow. And then in case of Nifty, okay, and also like in case of Bank Nifty put options, next highest open interest is 400, 33,000 put option, which is available 400 rupees. So people have already entered a triangle, 34,000 call, 33,000 put. This is what is very clear actually. So we're expecting some range in between this. And then once this 30,000 put option started giving some more amount, like more than 400 rupees, if it goes, then they'll try to score the positions. So keep a watch on the open interest of this 33,000 put option for any down one to come. And in case of Nifty, if you see 15,000 call options, a very good open interest. So build-up is already happening on the call side actually. So yesterday it was put side, before that also put side, now it is on the call side. So now you have to be on the call option shorting side, not on the put option shorting side. So stay cautious, because you can see in the top 10 whatever maximum is only call options actually. Now people are trying to buy the call options, expecting market will go to 15,000 plus, 15,500 or new high something. So everybody is buying the call options, and market is planning to reverse actually. And you can see like majorly the next put option available 14,900 put option. So those who are taken into strangle, so 14,900 put and 15,000 call, they are comfortably placed almost 300 points. So their break even comes around 14,700 levels. So they are not bothered actually. They will try to adjust the position as when the market is going down. But if you are buying a naked put option, then it is very difficult to hedge, because buying options cannot be hedged. That's a very important rule you should remember. Next we'll see the highest open interest. If you see, let us see today's expiry also, like what happened also. You see 33,700 from nowhere it came. Yesterday if you see 33,700 was here. Okay, if you can see here, it was here almost like after 15 levels was there. Today it came to highest level. Yesterday 32,000 was there, 30,000. So it was like a 30,000 put option, 30,000 call option, like strangle, something like that. There was a big gap up. Then the situation changed. Then here what happened? 33,000 came in second position, and 33,700 came all the way to the first position. So this is what happened actually. So 33,000 was the key indication for us. So let us go to the next week expiry and see. And the same thing for Nifty also. 15,000 almost was there for several days actually. So this was very good indication for indicating that 50,000 will touch on the expiry day. That happened actually. Now let us see for a month end expiry 27 where it is looking for 14,000. Highest open interest looking for 14,000. So looks like 14,000 possibly maybe testing by May expiry is what is one question mark. So just be cautious. Possible that May expiry we can test 14,000 possibly, like how we tested 15,000 in the April expiry. We may test 14,000 also in this month expiry possibly. So stay cautious. Means unless if you take a position, then you may not be able to make much money. But if you take a hedge position, if you're buying a put option, try to sell some lower out of the money put option so that you can just save some money on that, because we don't know like when the expiry will come. This kind of movement will come, it will just suddenly come on one day, because definitely look for some opportunity to short the market actually, because May expiry I'm expecting 14,000 test based on this open test data. And even for Bank Nifty, we should go like below 30,000 here possibly. Okay, there is one opportunity is there for the May expiry based on this data. Okay, the top open interest showing for 28,000 looks little fishy. Okay, so stay cautious actually. But possibly that the things may change in the coming days also. We have to just closely monitor. And in case like, well, okay, let us see for month-wise weekly expiry now. So now 34,000 is the level where resistance is there also. Now 33,000 put option traders are there showing some interest in the put options shorting. 3 lakhs shorts of are seen in the put options actually, as compared to only 1,25,000 call option short. So triangles are created now in the beginning of the week. So tomorrow there could be some volatile opening actually in the market tomorrow morning, expecting based on that data also. And then let us go to the OI change. OI change, we are still bearish, so bullish only. 5.5 lakhs of bullish position seen in the Nifty, and 4.3 lakhs of the bullish position seen in the Bank Nifty. So tomorrow morning definitely PCR is what are they showing? 1.0 to 1.4 is bullish only. So if there is any gap down, then possibly then it will try to recover, and then try to go down later on in case if you want to go down. In case of gap down, don't try to short calls at the gap down. Try to look for shorting 33,000 put options. That will be a very good opportunity if it goes to 500 rupees. So try, maybe like you can buy 32,000 call put option and sell 33,000 put option. So that will be a very good strategy, hedging strategy. There you can save some money on the margin. So because by September 1st, the margin for intraday and the position both are going to be same. So there is no point in going for intraday strategies. You have to start practicing the position strategies. So try this strategy in case of gap down. In case of gap up, 34,000 call you will sell, and then 35,000 call you will buy. Okay, but you have to be just cautious on that, and the trick term hedging position also in the other side you have to take in case the market is keep on going on the upside. So for the levels only we are going to see. That's the reason levels I'm giving also daily basis. So overall open interest I'm not much interested because today is expiry day, so it considers that information. And let us see the levels also actually. So tomorrow the levels we'll see before going anywhere. So Kamarla pivot point is spot level. Okay, first we will see the futures level actually. So long breakout 34,294 and short breakout 33,165 for Bank Nifty, 15,024 long breakout and 14,700 is the short breakout. So in case of spot levels, if you see for Bank Nifty, long breakout is 34,255. So there is less chance that in case the market is going a gap up or something, then 34,255 crossing may not be happening possibly. In case if you are getting a shorting opportunity, look for this level. The price go staying between go short or long breakout, then it is a blind spot. So try to be cautious. Only in case the price started sustaining below 34,000, then you just try to short the call options. And similarly, short breakout also 33,174 is the level where below that you be caution with the put option shorts, because the trending move can come on the both sides when the price is staying above long breakout or below short breakout. So the same thing for Nifty also, and these are the levels you should take note. And let us see the next thing, strike PCR. So where support is there, support is 1450 levels is there. So any down move, then we should be able to clear off this 14,850 levels actually. And then for Bank Nifty, the levels of 33,400, 33,500 is a very good support. So 34,000 call is a comfortable shorting opportunity because of the PCR, which is at 0.25. Okay, so this is a very comfortable opportunity for shorting the call option considering the PCR. And in case of the straddle, if you see, let us see the previous week, the current today's expiry, what happened actually. So if you see here, we've been monitoring this very actively for last several weeks actually. 32,100 straddle, above that is bullish. 32,100 plus 1331, how much? 33,400. So 33,400 is a break even for the people who have taken a short straddle, and where we closed almost like 300 points lost for the people who have taken short straddle at the beginning of the week. So this a lot of money was made in several weeks in the past for the short straddle people who have taken this straddle based on the strategy. but the 300 points loss is not a big deal. And here in case of Nifty, if you see 14,500 we overtaken short straddle, the target was 14,900, and exactly we are close around this level. So short straddle at this level, no money was made for the people who are taken short straddle naked, because not every week you'll get money from this strategy. So you can just try this strategy month on month, but risk is there. Without hedge, if you take, the risk is there. So you have to take some hedge positions so that you can reduce the risk. So coming to the next week for expiry, 33,700 already we are trading 1,335 at the premium. Okay, 1,335 means the targets below 33,700 could be around 32,300, 32,300. Okay, 32,300 is the ideal target. 32,000, 32,300, 32,000 level. That is the level which we can expect in the coming week on the downside. On the upside, it will be around 35,000. 35,000 is a target on the upside in case market tries to sustain about 33,700 levels. And similarly, the same thing, 1450 means you can calculate and see this plus this upside, and 14,600 level something on the downside, 15,300, 400 will be on the upside. So this is the way how we can calculate the range for the next week. And then Lakshman Rekha for the next week. Okay, we'll see the current week we are just in the profit only. Actually, there is no issue on that. Let me just calculate this actually, because spot levels I need to change a little. Okay, this will get updated now. Slightly small change only. Okay, so this is the bullish only we are as of now. Weekly midpoints and pivot point chart, exactly we are just having a top, double top. As of now, double top is there. If you don't cross above 1400 pivot point, then it will be a bearish for the Nifty. And in case of Bank Nifty, also same thing. Bank Nifty 33,000 level, almost like 3300, 34,000 level. We're having a stiff resistance now. Already we formed double top. Now the third top, triple top possibly is for getting formation. In case we don't cross about 34,000 in coming 2-3 days, then definitely the fall can come from here and can go below this level, below this level possibly in the coming days. Because now the FA data we saw, and then we saw that planetary aspects also little, and then the expectations that slightly bearish possibility is there. But the confirmation is very technically. It's not that we just go blindly on any other aspect. FA data also we have to take into consideration. Bank Nifty sustaining with 33,700 is bearish, and the same strike for Nifty also. You have to see the same thing. So straddle you can see 14,950. Below 14,950 is bearish, and below 33,700 is bearish for the Nifty and Bank Nifty. And coming to the key ratios, if you see for Nifty P ratio same 32.79, and Bank Nifty P ratio at 25 levels. And VIX, okay, VIX are not updated. Let me just update leave it. And US bond yield also are not updated. These two things are not updated. You can check it online. And cash market. If you see here today, we are just above this only, but there's some sell-off, is slightly sell-off we can see, but still we are bullish only about 20 moving average. Broader market is bullish only. Once we go below this level, then we can become bearish. So overall market for 1,724 stocks, it is bullish only. There is no issue on that. So coming to the daily charts today, about the gap of what happened today and the 5-minute chart. Let me just take you there. In the 5-minute chart, it was a gap up, then gap filling by 11 o'clock. By 11 o'clock, we can see the entire gap got filled in the market, in the Bank Nifty. Same exact thing what happened on the first April. So this is the first April, today. And let me just take you to the first April. First April also same astro aspect happened actually, and they have gapped up, and then by 11 o'clock, exactly by 11 o'clock, we have filled the gap. So this is not like a coincidence or something. Everything is most of the times is a planetary impact is there actually, definitely no doubt about that. We need to just understand that also, but definitely the financial strategy or astro aspect is just guidance only. Nobody should blindly trade on just astrology part. Actually, this is a very dangerous. You have to be always go on the technical side, because the 20%, 25%, whatever the wrong thing can happen, means it cannot follow, because nobody can get 100% accuracy. 70%, 80% accuracy is more than sufficient to manage the show. Okay, and that is the one thing is guiding for us. And if you see, there's a very good the same thing repeating happened, and the same thing will happen 26th and 27th May also. Same aspect happening, which is on 26th, 27th May also, exactly happening on the Thursday. It's a Thursday also. Okay, so try to be cautious on 27th May. If you remember that, put in a calendar or something, remember that. And if there is a gap down, then the gap will get filled by 11 o'clock. And if it's a gap up, the same thing happened on the 11 o'clock. Gap up means then gap down, the gap will get filled by 11 o'clock. This is what is happening. And happens once in a month actually. So that's one thing. And then levels for today also, let me just show you the levels for today, like what happened today. If you see here in the spot level, if you see exactly opened about the long, exactly at the long breakout level, we stayed for almost how much minutes? The 5-minute chart, 15 minutes, 20 minutes we stayed there. From long breakout started falling, because yesterday if you see long breakout above started, we got on going. You have to combine the astro aspect and the levels, technicals, everything. No, everything is important for you to enter trade the market. So from long breakout, if you have a guess, and then because I was shorting the call option, 34,000 call option, but instead of that 34,500 put option, I was seeing that time it was trading on 400 rupees, and that gave very good money actually. But I could not take the trade. That's fine. 34,000 call option, I shorted around 350 levels, and I squared off that 50 rupees. But instead of 34,500 put option, if you bought, it was trading at 400 and went all the way to 1,200 actually. Okay, that's a very good opportunity, a learning also for me. And from there, long breakout, it went all the way to this pivot point, and whoever follows these levels, maybe think it's a shorting opportunity. Then for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it was trading below the long go long level, and then started moving on the upside. From here on, from long go long level, it went all the way to this level, 33 and 34,000 level again. Because in Telegram also I mentioned that 34, nobody shorting the call options below 34,000. That is a big, important fact actually. So if that is the case, then I was expecting that the market will go to 34,000. Exactly, it happened like that. Almost it went to 34,000, and then another from the 500 points we saw a fall. Okay, so just open interest and all we have to take into consideration. And then here also futures level also you can see here we've opened about then from there the VWAP level we went below that, and then all the way we went here to pivot level. From there we bounced. So we've been almost closing around the VWAP level. So this was happening in the futures. So this is happening for the day, and even for the stock options today, that the top performer was almost JSW Steel 700 call option, which went above the VWAP 42.4, and then we made a profit of 17.4 points, and then this 47,000 profit is the per lot was possible. And in case of F1 stock dashboard, so long breakout, we saw almost 23 stocks above the long breakout. And then in case of the signal, if you see the buy signal, whatever income, we can see JSAIL gave 74,000 profit in the futures actually. And then from sell mode, because a lot of stocks, almost like 112 stocks were in sell mode actually. Adani Enterprises gave 18,940. So this Excel dashboard I developed here for the traders. Actually, it's difficult to explain each and everything in the video, like how to develop this Excel dashboard, because the viewership is very less, and there is no point in developing some Excel dashboard explaining each and everything. A lot of things are there in the Excel dashboard, and it is very difficult for any normal people with this Excel skills to develop something like this. So I thought, like, in case if you're interested in the Excel dashboard, you can contact me at this number what I given to you, the astrology course, the WhatsApp number. That number I can contact. This will cost you 3,000 rupees one time, and there is no need for any invest or something. You can buy this Excel dashboard. You can contact me on WhatsApp. I'll send you the Excel file, and we have this Black-Scholes model also here, telling the what is the theoretical value, what is the actual rate, and what is the discount. Whether the market, the option price of trading discount or at premium, we can know that also. And you can set the timing of the refresh rate also at whatever choice. 1 minute, minimum is 1 minute, maximum anything you want to set, you can set. So hope you like the video, and the Excel dashboards and the water setup I'm giving to you. You are trying to, this are everything is helping towards the traders achieving the success in the market. And also, like, whatever I'm giving you, try to practice each and everything, because like today you practice one thing and tomorrow you practice different thing, you'll not be able to achieve the consistency, because nothing can give you consistency 100%. 80% consistency or dependability also more sufficient. Just try to follow the one thing particularly, and which is you feel conviction should be there. Then you can make a profit in the markets. Hope you like the video. If you like the video, subscribe, like the channel. Thank you so much. Bye.